Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us for this segment, we have Mark Greenberg, managing director of Canada at Kraken, to discuss what trends in the crypto space are driving adoption in Canada. Mark, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thanks so much for having me, Jill.
You got it. What has crypto adoption in Canada been like recently?
Yeah, Canadians have long been excited about digital assets. Actually, the very first Bitcoin ATM worldwide was opened in Vancouver in 2013. And over the last 10 years, Kraken's been serving Canadians. We've seen crypto adoption continue to flourish, garner mainstream interest in the region. And today, actually, we estimate that 4 million Canadians own crypto assets, and we're really close to expecting millions more to enter the space over the next few years. There's an OEC study from October 2022 that found 31% of Canadians are planning to buy crypto assets within the next year. We've seen that increased adoption across all cohorts of the Canadian marketplace, both individuals, institutions, male, female, young, old, and we just expect to continue to see that to grow over time.
What trends in the crypto space are driving adoption in Canada?
Yeah, so there's two big ones. That the first is a global one. Obviously, the recent crypto asset market downturn that affects everyone globally. But in addition to that, here in Canada, the Canadian securities administrators have put in place tough new rules for all crypto trading platforms to be registered. And those two things combined mean that there actually are a lot fewer options to buy and trade digital assets here in Canada. Both been a number of global exits, and those have been in the news, but also mergers among the Canadian-only players. But for Kraken, we remain absolutely bullish on Canada, and Canada remains a crucial market for us. We have deep roots in history here, and we are working towards our registration as a restricted dealer right now. Our focus on transparency and security, on customer service, and our 5 Canadian dollar trading pairs are just things that we think have always resonated with Canadians and resonate even more now as we continue to grow here.
So it sounds like you think adoption is going to rise in Canada in the coming years. Why do you think that is?
Yeah, so I'm super bullish on cryptocurrencies globally, and even more so here in Canada, where we frankly have a lot of people who are underserved by the existing traditional financial system. I'll just give you one example of why I'm so bullish, and it's the recent US banking collapse. Fractional banking reserves leaves banks susceptible to runs. And technology has made those runs faster and faster and faster over the last few years. Even in Canada, yes, we have a consolidated banking sector, but Canadian banks only hold a small proportion of their customers' deposits in custody at any point in time. And I think, and Kraken thinks broadly, that more and more Canadians are going to want to make sure their financial assets are held one-to-one. It's not surprising for that and many other reasons that 38% of Canadians believe crypto assets will play a key role in financial services in the future. And that's part of why we're bullish on Canada and bullish on adoption here.
Mark, are the regulatory discussions occurring in the US having any sort of implications on Canadian regulation of crypto?
Yeah, it's a great question, Jill. Regulators around the world, whether that's in Europe or in the UK or in Australia, have been paying increased attention to the cryptocurrency space and putting in place regulatory regimes. Canada was actually early to the table. This has been something that's been talked about here in Canada for more than 5 years. And we're just watching that process play out through to fruition right now. And so this registration has been something we've contemplated and been working collaboratively with the regulators for a long time. And it's something that we will continue to focus on. But no, I don't think this has any specific reaction to anything happening in the United States.
And finally, any other additional updates for Kraken in Canada?
Yeah, so just wanted to mention just how committed Kraken is to Canada. We continue towards our registration here. Those 5 Canadian spot pairs that I was talking about earlier are something that is now unique to Canada, and we're the only ones that offer those spot pairs, which allow our clients to buy from Canadian dollars straight into their cryptocurrency of choice. And Kraken is just really excited to continue to use all of our unique, long-standing features, transparency, security, and client service alongside efficient market pairs to just continue to grow the market here.
All right, Mark, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.
Thanks, Jill.